Hope you're enjoying yourself wherever you are. I'm at your pond on a very cold Friday. We've got the air situation handled. One there, one there. You only have 2 air discharges. They both come from a little air pump that's underneath here. And those are the 2 air hoses. So I've got them hidden down there. There's a pipe right there. I don't know what that does. This pipe is the suction line for your pump all the way out there. And what it is a piece of maybe 1.5 inch PVC, and it has slits all the way along it, and then it's really thick because it's got filter foam wrapped around it so that it doesn't get a bunch of debris in the pump, and it appears to be working fine. So I don't think we've got an issue with the suction line. There's that other thing. There's a pipe right there. I don't know what that is. It is secure in the concrete in the bottom. I stood inside the pond. Trimmed up the water lilies and centrally located them here because we're going to put the de-icer here over the winter. That way the ISO doesn't get down on those water lilies. There's all your fish, or some of your fish. And it's completely full right now just because I wanted to see how it would hold while I was here. So I ran it for a while. Not unexpectedly, the water kept diminishing. So I thought, well, suction isn't a problem, so it must be inside the filter. So my theory was, and still is, that the this big bubble bead filter is so clogged with gunk that it just gets clogged up super fast. So here's the media that's inside of it, just in case you're curious. So these little plastic macaronis catch debris and have a lot of surface area for bacteria to live on, so this helps with the biological processes in your pond also. So they are filled up inside of here. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. Yeah, there we go. So you can see it really full. I am in the process of emptying all of that out right now, because as I am emptying it out, let's see if I got anything in here. I got more of them in there. But as I am emptying it out, I'm getting a lot of mud and stuff that should have been back flushed out already. So the media that's inside of there is getting really clogged. And the way this works, sorry for the length of this video, is that we've got this head that sits on top. Sorry, this head sits on top of here. This pipe attaches to the bottom, and then this guy sits way down in the bottom there, and it has these lateral pipes with all those little slots attached here. 6 of them all the way around. So water comes in here and gets pushed through those pipes out into the filter media and then back out into your pond. Well, what we have happening, I don't know if we'll be able to see it or not, but I've got one of these cleaned out and one of them not. Let's try a little sneaky water test here. Fill it with water, and nothing happens. I wish I wasn't doing that on this video. Well, that was pretty pointless. But if I have the hose on, which I will also do, one of them is pretty cleaned out, so the water comes out of it really evenly. Turning on the hose, I added a bunch of dechlorinator to the pond so that all of the water that I'm adding isn't bad for the fish. So here we go again. My video editing skills aren't amazing, I know. So you can see the water spraying out of this one, and then we get the other one, and you can't see the water coming out of it because it's flowing so completely out of it. I already sprayed this one off, so it's coming out of all of those gaps, and it's not even completely clean yet. So going back to this one again, it's coming out in holes. Those holes are the few places where it's actually cleaned off. So I'm gonna have to set the phone down. Apologies again. Okay, so I sprayed off one side. So now you can see the water coming out of those holes and pouring out now. And as I rotate it around, it gets a little bit more spotty right there because I haven't sprayed that off. And then as it gets back to this side, it's more complete all the way around because I just sprayed off one of the sides. Anyway, that was a really unentertaining part of video to watch, I'll bet. Point being that I just need to clean out all the beads in here are going to go right here. I'm going to clean them off and then spray these guys out really, really good and then reassemble everything, and I think that will solve the problems. I think all we were doing is every time we would turn it off or back flush it, it would disturb everything, but there was such an amazing amount of mud inside of the filter that it wasn't able to keep up. So that begs the next question, which is how often does this filter really need to extensively be cleaned like this? I don't know the answer to that. I'm going to find out. And is this filter an appropriate filter for what we're using it for? You know, maybe this has always been a headache, or maybe it just hasn't been cleaned out for a couple years. Either way, progress. I hope it's warm where you are. It's not warm here. See you soon.